guys, it's me Jake here, and today's gonna be a way more serious video, but I'm gonna be talking about Kentaro Miura, the creator of Berserk, passing away. Now, for me right now, it's 2 a.m. I know it's pretty late, but this is the day after the announcement that he passed away came out, because I didn't want to be one of those people who recorded and uploaded the video right after he learned about it, because I was not in the right state. So here I am. I got myself some time to debrief and to really think about it, and I just want to give my opinions and my emotions out there about Kentaro Miura. The story of Berserk really helped me through probably the hardest time in my life. It actually, I know this might sound cringy to a lot of you, helped me change as a person, as through this time I was going through a lot of depression. I was going through a major loss in my life, as it was when I lost my dad, and Berserk really helped me get through that. And I will say thank you so much to Kentaro Miura for creating such a well-crafted story, and your name will never be forgotten. And to me, death isn't just when someone passes away, it's when their name is forgotten. And I think that with Berserk, it really helps Kentaro Miura's name live on, and will leave a huge lasting legacy of his, as the dark fantasy genre really evolved when he came onto the scene. And without Berserk, a lot of these other dark fantasy or even fantasy stories would be very different. Like Dark Souls takes heavy inspiration from Berserk, and even Yuki Tabata, the creator of Black Clover, takes inspiration from Berserk, as the Demon Slayer sword, the sword Asta uses, direct reference to the Dragon Slayer sword Guts uses. And Yuki Tabata also said he read Berserk and wanted to make a shonen version of it. Not only that, Tatsuki Fujimoto, the creator of Fire Punch and also Chainsaw Man, said if he were to depict hell without thinking, he would depict the eclipse. And many other mangas out there who take inspiration from the masterpiece that is Berserk. I see a lot of things on Twitter going around, good and bad, and seeing as much people get inspired from Berserk as I have, it really leaves a warm spot in my heart. And also, I do want to address all the people who are being rude and toxic on Twitter. I'm sorry, but why? Like, people are calling out Yoshihiro Togashi, the creator of Hunter x Hunter, and people are like calling out these mangas saying you're next, or I would trade Kishimoto for Kentaro Miura and stuff like that. Like, please grow up. This is a major event. It's not something you should just be joking around about. It's a loss of someone huge, and not even just the manga community, but the entire entertainment industry as a whole. And that's why I don't think it's just something to joke about, because a lot of these series that you're enjoying wouldn't even be a thing without Kentaro Miura and his mind on Berserk, which is very insane for me to think. He was so young too. He was 54. He had a lot of time left in him, but sadly the heart disease got to him, and I don't know what else to say, man. Like, when I saw the tweet, I was left in utter disbelief. I couldn't believe it. I was in Discord with a bunch of people, and I muted right away because I knew what was going to happen with me. I was really distraught for like an hour and a half, and I just was sitting there in silence thinking to myself how much this guy has really gotten me through, and how much his story will be forever within me, and how much Kentaro Miura will live inside all of us, as he gave us all enjoyment. And a lot of people also on Twitter are saying they want to start Berserk, but they feel like it's disrespectful, as the only reason they are is because Kentaro Miura passed away. But in my opinion, it isn't disrespectful at all. As a massive Berserk fan, as someone that has been reading Berserk for a while, I say read it. It actually is, in my opinion, a sign to show respect for Kentaro Miura. And I am so happy to see Amazon sales right now for the deluxes. The top 9 manga sold right now on Amazon recently is the first 9 deluxes, and for me, that's insane. I just wish that he could see this, but of course he's looking down on all of us. It's really hard for me to really think about what else to say, But I think that you should definitely try out Berserk if you haven't. It's an amazing story. It inspired so many things. It really renovated the dark fantasy genre in general. And Kentaro Miura's passing will always be a thing. And of course, it'll be considered an unfinished masterpiece. But even then, it is still worth the read. No matter whatever else I say, I want to say rest in peace, Kentaro Miura again. My heart and soul goes out to his family and friends. And my condolences as well. What else did I want to say here? There's a lot that has been on my mind for this. A lot of people are talking to me on Discord, and a lot of people are talking to me in general about it, because they know how much Berserk helped me, and they know how much it really got me through. So it really means a lot to me that those people came out to me and talked to me about it. And I want to say thank you again for all those people who talked to me about it. But it really is a major loss. And in my opinion, I think grieving is not what Kentaro Miura would want us all to do, as he created Berserk not just for his own enjoyment, but for ours, showing that he wanted us to be happy and showing that he wanted us to feel enjoyment through something he created. And I don't think he wants to see us grieving about something like this, but celebrating the work that was his masterpiece inside of Berserk. And yes, that might sound weird and sad, but I will say it is very sad seeing someone like him go, but he did leave behind something amazing within Berserk. I will be reading his other two stories in Gigantamaxia, I think is how you say it, and King of Wolves as well, I think is how you say it. Of course, I'm gonna probably read that on scans unless they reprint it, because it's like going for like $2.50 on eBay right now. But at one point I want it in my collection. I will very much admit that, because I want to have all Kentaro Miura's works, as he is probably my favorite manga of all time. And I know I say Shuzo Oshimi is my favorite manga of all time, but whenever I say that, it's mainly because Shuzo Oshimi is the only manga that's in my top 3 that has created more than like 2 or 3 works. Oda has only created 1 within One Piece. Kentaro Miura has only created 2/3. I don't know if he was not the only one on King of Wolves, but of course it is his work as well. But I haven't read Gigantamaxia or King of Wolves, so I can't really put that in perspective. But in my opinion, I'd probably put Kentaro Miura at top, purely because of Berserk. And in my opinion, Berserk's the only manga ever to really rival One Piece for me, and that's saying a lot. I think One Piece is probably the best shonen out there, and I think that Berserk is easily the best seinen out there, and they're tied for my #1 spot. But it's really sad seeing what happened to Miura happen, and I literally don't know what to say. I am literally in disbelief still. Yeah, I think this is it for this video. I don't know what else I have to say. I think I said everything that I had or wanted to say. Also, I actually want to address the toxicity a little bit more. Saying this manga is next up, I saw Hajime Isayama get a lot of these. Why? Like, these people put their blood, sweat, and tears for your own enjoyment, and you're slandering them and wishing death upon them. And even Gege Akutami got this a couple weeks ago. It really disgusts me. I don't get how you can get enjoyment out of a manga and still threaten the mangaka. Because Gege Akutami got sick on his week off, and he got death threats and threats because he didn't confirm nor deny that he killed a major character, and people are like, maybe if you confirmed or denied that you killed this major character, you wouldn't be sick, yada yada yada. And saying that kind of thing to a manga, even now, is just terrible. No matter what you say in that, they're literally giving up blood, sweat, and tears for you, and you're just being so distasteful and ungrateful for them. Making a manga takes a lot of effort and energy and a lot of everything. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears goes into this. I don't know how I was trying to say that. I just messed up completely, and I'm not going to edit this much. But I don't get why you guys are so ungrateful sometimes. Just take what you can get. You never know how long you have with a person until they're gone. So please, just take what you can get and be happy with what you can get. Don't be ungrateful for things that you're given, because a lot of this stuff you are given. It's not that they have to do it in their lives. They can do something else if they really wanted to. So why do you have to threaten them? It really just makes it worse for them. I know Horikoshi gets this a lot, and I don't get why. communities are so toxic, and the anime and manga community can be so toxic at times. I think the manga community is less toxic than the anime community, but why? They're literally making a story for your enjoyment purposes, and you're still hating on it. It makes no sense to me. I'm done with my rant. I'm sorry. That's just what's on my mind from seeing Twitter after what happened to Kentaro Miura. A lot of the things people are saying on there is disgusting, but that's for a different time. As for Toxic Fan Bases Part 3, because I'm going to be making one probably because of this, but I'm not monetizing this video either. I'll even leave proof somewhere if I can. I don't even know if I can. Actually, I definitely can't, but I'm not monetizing this. Actually, I'll put it on like my Instagram story or something. But I'm not monetizing this. I don't want money from this. I don't really care about money for this. I just want my opinions and emotions to be out there. And for my condolences to be out there for his friends and family. And to say rest in peace to a legend inside Kentaro Miura. And that should be it. Peace.